How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video we have an update to the April Fool's program. They've actually given us diamond cards, 4 of them, and probably some of you already have this unlocked, which I think is pretty cool. A lot of these diamond cards, to me, I think are pretty good. Like, this Vita Blue is a pretty solid, decent pitcher. He's almost better than that CC Sabathia in some ways, just doesn't have the best pitch mix. We got this Joe Morgan, who I think is the worst one. And then Stan Musial, I think, is going to make a lot of people's teams. I thought these missions were pretty funny, just based on the fact they are a little confusing. So I wanted to kind of talk about how to complete them really quickly. Basically, you have to get caught stealing with Richie Ashburn. You have to intentionally walk a bunch of players with Vita Blue to give up 4 runs. You have to strike out twice with Joe Morgan, and then you have to get out on purpose with Stan Musial. I just simply struck out 4 times with Stan Musial to get that done. I thought that was kind of interesting, right? The missions kind of are jokes. They're kind of written backwards, and I'll kind of just show you that the first attempt with this stolen base, I was not really sure if I needed to steal it or get caught stealing, so I tried to do both. I didn't really think you were going to be able to steal a base with 56 speed, but there we were able to get that done. And then the next time, you don't even have to wait for him to throw the ball. You can just take off, and it will still count. As you can see right here, this is going to allow me to complete it. Kind of interesting. I actually think this is a really good idea, though. Definitely have to give the developers credit for this one. Something brand new. It's unique. We've never seen anything like this before. I think this is pretty solid in terms of free cards, making it a little bit fun. At first, a lot of people probably thought this program was going to be bad. I talked about how I think some of these last ride and veteran cards are going to be useful, especially for collections later on. But I think that you're given some good diamond cards as well. In the meantime, a lot of these no money spent teams are going to be using these contact hitters, or at least a couple of them. But then in addition to these moments, right, there are some interesting missions to do in Diamond Dynasty. Like, you have to go into a game with the Royals pitcher and start walking everybody. I guess you could do that with Vita Blue, but you want to give up like 10 runs or something like that. You want to strike out with Cubs guys. There's just some interesting kind of troll missions to complete, but overall, I think this is pretty funny for the community. And when I was making my video yesterday just about the cards and about the program itself, I didn't actually look at what you had to do to complete it. I did not look at any of the missions or moments. I probably would have mentioned that in the video yesterday if I saw that, but overall, I think these 4 cards are pretty solid, right? You can see that they're veteran or those last ride players, and we also get some different versions of the diamond card. So a lot of free players to add to those collections. You probably can get some free packs, or at least standard packs, by doing those small collections. But then, of course, the collection is going to increase. We know there's a last ride program coming out, so it's probably a good idea to get these guys for that program. Until next time, I'm College Lefty, and peace out.